let's see how this goes. Hello, everybody. We got 12:55 probably. What's going on, squids? I made it. Yeah, it kept not triggering, and I probably checked 30 times between 7 and 8 o'clock. So I was working on going live just to see if it wouldn't trigger the extra day. And like a quarter after 8, it sent me the notification saying everything was good. Oh my god, is nunchucking not working? I'll break it. I'm also not sure how it's going to work with me just streaming straight to Twitch. I appreciate it so much. Thank you so much. I'm taking this a little bit more seriously now. I'm linked into Spotify. We will see if their playlists will get me flagged for DMCA or they're good. Oh, so much stuff, though. Currently, I have like 10 emotes pending. I've got nunchucking waiting to go. I have a couple follower ones, the Real Monster ones. Crumb and Icus are waiting to get approved, as well as my normal Ox one. But yeah, I'm pretty stoked. Let me go throw this link around on Facebook and stuff, and then I'll be right back. But yeah, celebrations are to be had. Noise. Thank you so much for swinging in, too. I appreciate it so much. Well, thank you so much, Monkey. Did you get your picture the other day? Nice. Hell yeah, man. Uh, so I think we're just gonna dive right into it. I want to make something cool for the sub badge, but it's got to be super simple because it's going to be tiny and like there's just not a lot to work with, and it's got to be noticeable. You know what I mean? So I'm thinking we go with my little Donnie guy. So how's the week already treating you there, monkey? I hear that, man. I hear that loud and clear. Today, honestly, just keeps getting better and better. Like, I got the news that I got affiliate and just been grinding away on that. And, like, within the last half hour, learned that somebody has been requesting me my info personally. So, hopefully more money comes my way because of that. So that'd be sweet. But I mean, already the day was aces just from getting affiliate. Like, I've got 0 complaints today. So now I just want to make all of this so much cooler for all of y'all. Dude, yeah, I appreciate it so much, man. Yeah, starting this year was just one of those wildly unrealistic leaps of faith. Back in January, it just seemed like this year was going to be special for some reason, and I just didn't know why. But I think maybe 2 weeks into January, and I already had like a live painting gig lined up in February, a couple shows, and like those are all really big deals, especially when you're an artist like me, like kind of lives for the live shows. Like cons and stuff make up so much of my income that like I can't support myself without them. So like then to land this huge gig at the end of February, like knowing my whole year is sustained, like it's such a huge weight off of everything. So especially those last couple of years, like just been like it just feels like the world's just been beaten down, and like it's just been hard to get anything going really. But like, man, things are just going so well right now. I think that looks fucking gnarly for a sub bed. Whoops. So this is my little zombie dude. Here, let me back up and show you. This is a pin I made of him. Let's see if I got his kind of nemesis. In the comic book that I'm writing, this is Wrath, and this is Donnie. Whoops, wrong colors. And they're my zombie characters for my comic that's kind of showing off this drifter. Let me see if I have the first. But like, yeah. You could tell this is very rough. Starting out, I was doing all this on computer paper and a handful of Copic markers. And like kind of from this first zombie design that I did the year prior. And so birthed the first issue. Dude, hell yeah. That show was so phenomenal. Like, not only was it great just to like start off the year live painting, and I haven't done that in a couple of years, so like the stress of that alone was awesome. But like meeting everybody and being in such that creative space was so dope. Like that's genuinely one of my favorite moments this year was just like everyone there was just so gung-ho about art. And I just don't have a lot of that because I'm kind of a hermit right now and an hour away from almost everybody I know. But yeah, that show was beyond amazing. Dude, absolutely. Like, not only that, I don't think I'd heard of the XBK building, like, up until like a week before I was actually there. And a handful of my like musician friends told me they had caught shows there, they had performed there and everything. So I was like, all right, I'm really excited to hit this place up. And then like getting there and that mural on the side and like just the space alone, like not just talking about the inside, but like that neighborhood just feels so rich and like rich in like a particular like enveloping way of more of what the world needs. Does that make sense? Yeah, dude. I absolutely fell in love with that venue. One of my favorite venues in Des Moines was House of Bricks. And like when that closed after People's, and it's like, man, maybe there just aren't going to be places to go in Des Moines. Yeah. Yeah. That feels like that's like where the scene is happening now there in Des Moines. So, are there other venues you like hitting up in Des Moines? Thank you so much, Iru. Yeah, dude, this week's been such a trip. grilled cheese for lunch today because I was just like, one of my Facebook friends told me that it was National Grilled Cheese Month, and that's the only reason I needed. So, dude, hell yeah! Grilled cheese is just that perfect meal when you just don't want to cook anything else. Just sets the world in the right motion. Really? See, I tried that last year, and I don't know. Mayo just seemed like it didn't add anything to it. So, are you using like Miracle Whip or actual like Hellman's, or what type are you using? You're gonna make these lines thicker. I've got to remember that this is going to be so minuscule that the details need to be very readable. I may just have to. You're not one of those people that like does the Kewpie mayonnaise and all that stuff, like really jazzed up stuff. And like, no shame, I just don't got any of that stuff. See, I've never had Kewpie, and I hear that's fantastic. That I do need to try at some point. But real mayo, huh? I I just may put that on my next shopping order then. Well, now you have to get back to me about it. All right. There you go. Now you can see it a little better while I work on it. For science. All right. Take it very simple. We're going to do a couple different variants, a couple different colors, but all just one bold color. Reminding ourselves we can't see all this detail anyway, so we're just doing a lot of busy work for nothing. So he's got to be green and green. I think his mohawk has to be exceptionally green. I'm actually on the iPad. So my iPad is my workhorse and does everything I could ever want. When I started doing my comic book about 9 years ago, that was the end goal. I was going to get Cintiq, and yeah, I mean, the iPad came out 2 or 3 years into my process, and it was just such an affordable way to do things that I jumped on that train and never looked back. So because I mean, even at the top echelon tier, a new iPad's gonna run you maybe 2,000, and I mean that's the absolute brand new high spec sort of everything. So, and there's no reason to even go that far. I think this one I'm on right now is 216, I think, or 256, something like that. And I think the top one at the time was 512. But I mean, I don't think I've come anywhere close to using all that space. And I mean, it's just my little workhorse. the gal we rated yesterday, she was on a Wycom, and we were talking about how easy entry point is for iPads. Wacom's probably the middle of the line, and how we both wanted kind of Cintiqs at some point, but kind of stopped looking towards that goal. Mind you, Cintiqs are an actual like full-blown computer. I want to say they're like $3,000. And I mean, if that's what you're doing and that's what you kind of need it for, no shame, but it seems like it's just not necessary. And like technology keeps evolving so quickly, and these apps are getting better and better that like I think that the barrier of entry is going to get even lower. So it's a point where your skills are a much more bigger thing to be working on than what your tools that you're using. And I mean, that's a big thing too, is because like I know pros that can take a what's going on, CL? I know pros that can open up a package of Crayola colored pencils and utilize them in such a way that makes me feel so inferior as an artist. And like I have a couple of my big time artist friends that are very accomplished, but like I have little sketch cards of them that they've done with Crayola colored pencils that I look at and I'm like, man, someday I hope to be that awesome. Hell yeah. What is Huion? Is that like a lower price point Cintiq? Dude, that looks dope. Don't do it. You said you weren't going to do a lot of detail. You won't even be seeing it. Don't do it. Okay, but like a little. Ow. I told you to knock it off. No. Stop it. But like a little. What in the hell? Oh, give me 2 seconds, friends. Give me 2 seconds. Oh, so that's like a quite a smaller tablet. Damn, that's a dang good price. Also, no, this is not a pin CL. This is actually going to be like the subscriber badge. So where you see my name right there, the little star, that's where this is going to be going. I keep telling myself I don't need to put so much detail into it, but also I can't help myself. I'll probably do some variations on color for that for the second and like fourth month and whatnot. So. Oh, it's true. Very true, Eru. I should set up that timer to do that. But I think that's going to do it for today. Yeah, so like this is my little zombie guy. I have this actual pin, and it's like 3 inches by 2 inches. So I don't know. I might make this an actual thing down the road too. So it's pretty badass. Yeah, that's on another great point, Monkey. Like you can't always be looking for perfection because you're gonna just take time from everything else. So let's get a raid going out. Let's see who's on. Oh, you know what? Let's take you over to Hollis. Hollis is a good dude, and he's fantastic. And you guys will dig him. I think he's playing this cute little fighting game this morning, so that'll be fun. So yeah, we will see you back here tomorrow. Well, I'll be working on some more stuff for my channel and whatnot. Hopefully the emotes will be loaded by then. I've got 3 going right now. But yeah, should be a fun time. Thank you for hanging out. And go show Hollis some love. Later.